What's up, Pine Logical? I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, night, wherever the heck they may be. I'm feeling this really good, peppy energy today. I want to make sure that I can give it off just so it can rub off on you guys a little bit so you guys can keep yourselves up. One, I do like to be able to constantly give these little tiny motivational speeches just because even the strongest people at their weakest moments need a good reminder about what they can do, which you should probably already know this if you are really strong-willed, but not everybody is like that every day. It is hard to be able to keep that every day. And two, sometimes you need to be able to embed that in your thick skulls and mine too, because I'm also a person that is very impatient, that is very anxious about what the heck is coming next, because I'm always a consistent planner. I need to know what's going to happen today, tomorrow, the next day. Yeah, it causes me a lot of anxiety, but I don't know. It just kind of makes me feel really good when I have a good plan. But lately I've been going really well with just trying to go with the flow. Just being able to do whatever I can do today is what I can do today and not having to worry about what I'm going to do tomorrow, in a month, in a year, etc., etc. So what we're going to be talking about today is obviously motivational. It says it right there in the corner. Just go for it. There's nothing else I can really say about what that might define except that's what you define it as. Just go for it. Whatever you want to do, just go for it. What if you want to be making sure that you excel in your career, making sure that you can just be brave and just do whatever the heck you want to do. Just do it just because it's going to make you feel good. Just do it. Nobody can stop you except you. And I say that all the time, like I said, just because people need that consistent reminder that they can do whatever the heck they want. It is your life. It is not everybody else's life. I guess I don't really have like a good plan about what the heck I want to do for that, except just to keep going off of this, making sure that this stays about you. This is about me too, but this is just because that these videos help me. These videos help me so much just to make sure that I can be the bravest that I can be, the best that I can be every day. You can't always be that like that every day, but the consistent reminder that I said earlier was just to make sure that you can. You can, you will. Nobody's going to stop you except you. It's kind of hard to be able to do that every day. And even if it's not you that's driving yourself down, it's usually the energy around you, the other people around you, saying that you can't do it because why the heck are you going to do that? No, you can do it. I believe in you. Anything you want to do, I believe in you. If it's really just something about to where you think that it's like, oh, nobody's going to like this, people are going to like it. People find likes and make sure that they can group up just to make sure that they can stay the same, send the same message, just be in that positive energy because you need that good stuff around you. That good stuff. That good stuff. But like how I guess this really got me to like want to do this video anyway, particularly, is because that I'm really just trying to make sure that everybody has that good sense of well-being for themselves. It kind of makes me really sad sometimes when people just want to drives themselves down, or I know it's really hard to be able to not have other people influence about how you think, but it's kind of hard when people are just constantly just mouth breathing that crap, you know? And I just want to make sure that I can show you that there's always such thing as love and light everywhere you go. You got to have that inside yourself if you want to make sure that you can spread that to other people. Like I said, it's hard every day to be able to make sure that you can do that. I, for one, cannot make sure that I can do that every day. I have to make sure that I can just be the best that I can be to the best of my ability. And every day I wake up smiling just because that I know that I love doing this. It just makes me feel so good that I can just do a video and bam, I feel really good about myself. And when other people tell me, it's just like, yeah, that's really good. Your things are so interesting. Your videos, your topics, this the way that you really project yourself to other people. It's like, that's what I like doing. And I want you guys to do that too. You don't have to. It's your life. I can't control you. It's whatever the heck you want to do because your life is your own decisions. You base your whole life on the decisions that you make. People have regrets. I have my own regrets. I will not lie to you. Who the heck doesn't? But you can't regret what the heck happened. If you're getting better every day, you've changed those toxic ways of thinking, the toxic ways that you project yourself onto people. If you change that, then you're already one step closer to wherever the heck you want to be. Next year, honestly, I'm really excited for next year. I don't know about everybody else, but I am. I'm excited to start school because I'm starting school next fall, and it's just really exciting to be able to make sure that I can be happy about that. And I am, because I'm excited, really, really excited to just start something new. And that's something that you should always be proud of to do. If you want to start something new and you like kind of have that way of where it's like, I don't know if I should do it, do it. There was this one thing that I saw to where it's like, if you are so nervous about a decision that you made, it's probably the right decision that you've actually made. Our intuition based on human beings is usually just based on impulse, on the snap of a finger. If it's all of a sudden just comes out randomly, but it felt really good while you're doing that, it's probably a good thing that you did it, because it's going to break you out of your comfort zone. Doing these videos all the time breaks me out of my comfort zone, to be able to make sure that I can show people about how I progress, but also just so that I can influence to make sure other people can progress at their own way. You don't have to be thinking about how other people are doing things. People go at their own different pace. Everybody usually knows this, but like I said, the good reminder about this is usually what makes people peak themselves up. Like, if people are doing it at 22 and you're not doing it till you're 25, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You live your life to live to the fullest. Age is nothing but a number. All we have is time. Everybody has all the time on their hands that they want. Yeah, sometimes you have to sacrifice time. Sometimes time is taken from you from having to go work at a job from 9 to 5 or however the heck it may be, but that's just how it is for how you want to run your life. Run it how you want to do it. Just go for it and don't be scared. I can't say that that's the most easiest thing to do when it comes to having fear, anxiety, whatever the heck it may be, but I know that you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. If other people can do it, there's nothing that can stop you from doing it. We live in a great era to make sure that we can do it however the heck we want to do it. Social media, online is the best way to be able to make sure to show people anything that you want to do when it comes to either music, talking, showing people what you like to do as hobbies. It's just great that we actually do live in this society that we do now. Everybody has a negative. Even our whole society has a negative. Human beings have a lot of negatives, but if you're constantly going to be looking at the negatives, how are you going to be able to make sure that you can see the positives? How are you going to make sure that you can see the best outcome that might actually happen? You can't put expectations on things, but you always have to have that good expectation over the worst case scenario. The worst case scenarios are so easily to be able to make sure that we're constantly thinking about, and I think that's just because that human psychology is just really whack like that, to when it comes to thinking about one negative thing and then just spirals down. Constantly just spirals down, and then it just goes, it stacks, and it's really hard to be able to get yourself out of that energy sometimes. It requires a lot of willpower, patience with yourself, and knowing that you can do it. You got to make sure that you have the power and the willpower to tell yourself that you can do it no matter what. If you don't do it every day, that's fine. But if you are still trying to do it, that's just as good. It is just as good. Some people are better at consistency than others, but if you can at least still do it, there's nothing wrong with that. Stay consistent within yourself. If you can still have that way of where you want to know that you can better yourself, that's fine. I don't really think that it's like a bad thing to want what you want. I made a TikTok about this to where it's like you want what you can't have, and I had some good stipulation about that, just because that it was a very, I guess, a weird term to kind of think about, because I always kind of seen it as a negative, but it is a positive, because if you're going to be happy that you had it when you had it, but you can't stop yourself from wanting to be happy. A good example: if you want to be happy, how are you going to make sure that you can do that, right? You're not going to want to just try to be like, yep, I'm going to be happy, because that's usually how it works. If you just tell yourself that, yeah, I'm going to be happy today, I'm going to be happy right now, it's probably going to give you a lot of good betterment than it is going to be to not have any betterment. It's not going to be discerning for yourself to have to think that I can't do that. You can do that. There's nothing wrong with wanting with what you want. It's not always going to come in the form that you might expect it to be, but as long as you try, as long as you tell yourself some good positive affirmations that you can actually do it every day, then that's a good thing. I don't really think that it's like the fine lining, I guess, is really what kind of makes the whole divide about what it is and what it could be. But as long as you give yourself a good general term about what the heck you want for yourself, then I think that that's the best thing that you can really do for yourself. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, just go for it. Work past the fear. Work past the worry, the negative assumption. Don't put any negative expectations on it, because you got to make sure that you can pick yourself up. If I believe in you, other people will believe in you. If I don't know you and you want to go do something for yourself, I believe in you. other people will find it just the way as much as I do. So without further ado, I guess that's pretty much it. So like I said, just go for it. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day, night, wherever the heck you are. Love.